welcome back to another video. And today is the first video of the month, and we are going to be doing the April Fave Sits or Hate Sits video. So for anyone that's new here, a Fave Sits and Hate Sits video is basically where I pick 3 things that I really enjoyed from the month of April, from like the previous month. So since it's May, I'm going to be talking about things from April. And I'll also be talking about 3 things that I didn't really enjoy, hence hate sits. Well, hate is a very strong word, but a little bit of hyperbole doesn't hurt anybody. But yeah, so I would be talking about 3 things that I really enjoyed. Like, it could be like items, a certain event, or like just something that I like eaten, or even just like a makeup product that I got. And I'm going to be talking about that in this video. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So first, let's talk about my first Fave Sits for the month of April, and that is scheduling. So yeah, scheduling, very weird. You're like, oh, it's like a Fave Sit thing, but I started it in March, but I didn't really get into it until April. So I started actually just scheduling out my days, well, mostly work days, because work days are a little bit more important to me than like days off. Like I have like a light schedule, but I don't really write it down. But I feel like I kind of want to now. But I did when I started. I stopped, but now I kind of want to get back into it again. So I have just this little notebook. And it's just like a notebook that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'll flip through a page and I'll like tell you guys like what I do. Alright, so let's see, this is the schedule from April 29th, 2024. So this was yesterday because I'm recording this on the 30th. So I wake up at 6 a.m. and from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I eat breakfast, I do my skincare, and then I also charge my phone. And I've been going on walks. So I have from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I go on a walk. And then from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I kind of do a little bit of relaxing. But then I also get ready for work and I make my lunch. And then from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I just basically leave to work. And then from 9:30 to 2 p.m. I work. Well, even though like I was working a 9:30 to 1:30 shift, I always put like a little 30-minute buffer, because usually if it gets like really busy or I have to do something, I'm always like I try to like not have to leave super late from work, but I always just gonna add like an extra 30-minute buffer, because if they're always having me stay, like, or always have like a lot of stuff I have to put back. And then from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. I like relax, and then I'd upload my video. From 3 to 4 p.m. I do like a little bit of relaxing as well. And then from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I have a nap scheduled. And then from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. I have like eat dinner and relax. But then also like I didn't do this, but I also kind of clean my room a little bit. But from 8 p.m. to 8:40 p.m. I shower, and then 8:40 p.m. to 11 p.m. I relax, and then I get ready for bed. And I just kind of prepare for the next day. So I watched this video of like this girl like scheduling her life. It was like, it was on Instagram, and I saw it was like, here's how I schedule things. Or if you were working like a night shift and you have to do another shift like the next day, a night shift, like night shift to night shift. It's just like, I thought was like, that's really interesting, and I was like, I want to try that. I had it in another notebook, but I was like, I want to have a dedicated notebook to my schedule. So this is the notebook that I've been using. I got it from the Dollar Tree, and I've been using it pretty well. Like, I'm almost done with it, almost done with the notebook, and I kind of want to get a new one, my scheduling. But yeah, I just have this new notebook that I have for scheduling. I did start putting stickers in it at like the beginning, but then I kind of stopped because I was like, I don't know, it's like, it takes a while to put stickers on it because I have to pick up the stickers and all that stuff. But yeah, so scheduling. I've been trying to be more organized with my life because like since I left school, I don't really have that much of a schedule, but like scheduling my life like this kind of really helps me a lot, especially since like being like autistic and stuff like that. Like it's kind of hard to like pick a good schedule because like I'm usually just like I'm on my phone like all day, and I'm just like, what can I do to kind of supplement and take less time from doing like stuff on my phone and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'll just schedule things into my life. I'll like schedule things. But for like days off, I usually gonna be more lenient because I'm like, it's my day off, I wanna relax. But yeah, so scheduling first fave sits. So first hate sits is cleaning my room. It's not like I hate cleaning my room, it's just that I have been kind of a hoarder for a while, and I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff that I have that I don't want and I don't need. So like obviously I'll keep like my plushies and stuff, but I have like trinkets or like just like random trash that I have that I kept and I don't know why I have. And I'm just like, oh, but like that held everything. So I'm like, I have stuff that I have, but then I have stuff that I like wanted to take out and wanted to keep, but now I have to find a place for it. And plus, also my room is very tiny because I've kind of outgrown my room as I've gotten older. Like when I was younger, I thought this was like a really big room, but then as I gotten older and I've accumulated much more stuff, and a lot of the stuff was also from college that I accumulated that I don't need anymore. So I'm like, I'm also just gonna try not to buy so much stuff, or I'm trying to use all the stuff that I have before I get more stuff. I've been just trying to become more adult, as you would say, as I grow older. Like, yes, I do love all the things that I have, but I'm like, do I really need a lot of this stuff? Like that pink purse in the back. I'm kind of thinking like, my friend got it for me when we went to go see Barbie and Oppenheimer last year. But I'm like, do I really need it? And thinking about it now, I'm like, did I really need to get that bag? Like, it's a really cute bag, but like I don't take it out. I like a bag that I can hold a lot of stuff in, and that bag holds like maybe my phone and like stuff like that. So I'm like, do I really need it? So I'm like planning on donating it or like giving it to someone. But yeah, so like I have like a lot of stuff that like, do I want to keep it, or do I just want to get rid of it or throw it away, or like donate it, bring it to like a thrift store or something. But yeah, so that's what I've been kind of dealing with. But cleaning my room, I don't hate it, it's just annoying to deal with. And like, I think I've made a lot of really good progress. Like back here, I used to have just a huge stack of boxes of stuff, and now I just have like a little Rubbermaid container full of stuff, but a lot of it is like more sentimental stuff or stuff that I can't really fit in my room. Like, I have a whole bunch of candles. I'm kind of thinking of also donating some of my candles that I don't need or that I just don't want. And like, but also there's the thing about like, I feel bad because like I found like a whole box of just all my Shopkins, which are like, if you guys, I don't really want you guys to, but like back when I used to like do a lot of my old videos talk about Shopkins and stuff, or I even had I had an old channel where I just unboxed toys and stuff that I don't even use anymore. But yeah, so like I used to be really addicted to surprise toys when I was like in my early to late teen years. I kind of stopped when I turned like 17, 18. Like I kind of stopped that. So there was a few years where every single time I would accumulate any kind of money, I would buy it on surprise toys. And like, did I really need it? No, but I was just addicted to it. And I think that was like, even though this sounds kind of weird, I think that was like my very biggest bat of addiction. Was just I had no money. Like I feel like one of my lowest points is that there was a pack of Shopkins from a season that was kind of like not being produced anymore that I got at CVS, and I bartered with my brother being like, oh, we'll like split the Shopkins if you buy it for me, and like all that stuff. Or like, there was like a 5-pack. I was like, you can keep the 4 Shopkins and I will keep the surprise one. And it was just like, I felt just like it was a low point. I was just like, I would like beg to want to get me something that was like surprise related, and like now I'm like, they have memories, but like they're like also just something that they don't really make anymore. So yeah, so rant aside, I've just been cleaning my room, and I think I've done a pretty good job. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff that I don't need. My room used to be really crazy. Like, you guys don't really see a lot of it. You guys kind of only see like what you see in the video, but like the stuff that you don't see on camera, it was a lot, girl. It was a lot. And like there's even more things that I can like throw away, or like, because I have a hard time getting rid of sentimental things that like bring me some kind of memories, because like I have like a box of stuff that I have that like I label as like my memory box, because I'm just like, there are things in there that like I have memories for, and like if I ever like lose my memory and like, or I need to get my memory back, like I could just have that box to remind me of things that I can remember, like very like sentimental things. But yeah, so let's get into the second faves. It's, oh my god, it's already past 10 minutes and I've only made it through the first faves and hates. But yeah, so the next faves that I have is my Melody backpack. You guys are probably annoyed with me right by now of me talking about this My Melody backpack, but it's just the most favorite thing I ever had. Like, but like right now it's like one of the most like my most like favorite thing I have. It's super cute, and I've been really wanting to do a bag like collection video. So if you guys want me to do like, oh, like what kind of bags do you have, like I'll show them to you guys, because I love this bag so much. It holds so much for looking how small it is, and I love it so much, and I take very good care of it. I try to make sure it doesn't get dirty, it doesn't get like all greasy and crusty and stuff like that. So yeah, this is really pretty, and I really love it. It's just super cute, and I'll put it out of frame. Alright, now time for my second hate sits, and that is walking uphill. So for my birthday, like a little bit more than a week ago, like a week and a half ago, I went to San Francisco. Oh my god, what the heck was that? Like, freaking my allergies have been like trying to kill me. But yeah, so I recently went to San Francisco, and if you know San Francisco, you know that there is a lot of uphill climbing and uphill walking, and as me, as a person of a certain size, I can't really do that. I've been taking more walks and stuff, and like walking, it like helps you like build immunity to like, not really build immunity, but like if you walk more, you don't feel like, oh, like I'm walking too much. But like, so yeah, like I don't really walk uphill. Like, yeah, I can go to like the gym, like my mom like has a Planet Fitness like membership, and I can just like go with her. But I'm not really a big fan of the gym, so I've been like going on walks and stuff, and that's like kind of like a I would say honorable. I have a couple honorable mention faves that I'm probably gonna talk about at the end of the video, but that's like one of them. Like going on walks. I've been going on walks more often, and like I really do miss like going to the grocery store and walking. At like when I would live at college, I would like walk and I would just listen to podcasts and I would listen to music and different things like that. And like I do miss that experience, and I going on these walks kind of like supplement that, because like I feel like if I just had my headphones and my phone and like a good place to walk, I could just like walk for a long time. But yeah, I like walking. So yeah, it's like a honorable mention favesits. But yeah, so walking uphill, not good. Walking on flat land, good. Alright, so the final favesits for this video is my birthday. So obviously I think every year I'm probably gonna have to put my birthday as my favesits for April, because like I love my birthday because I love it, but it's just like me because I don't feel like, I'm not saying it as like, oh, being whiny or things like that, but it's just like I don't get that many days to feel like I could be a little bit of a diva, or I can like feel like, oh, this day is like my day to be able to do whatever I want, or like have an excuse to kind of splurge on shopping a little bit. But yeah, so now that April's over and but like I like don't do this that often. I don't splurge on things, but like for my birthday I kinda like to splurge a little bit. But yeah, so my birthday, my final fave sits for April. Alright, now this connects to the San Francisco trip. It is driving in San Francisco. So I went to, like, obviously I went to San Francisco. I already said that, but if you guys aren't California natives, or you guys live in California but never been to San Francisco, but you know that San Francisco, like, tied with LA with being kind of the worst place to drive, has like some of the worst drivers. But like, if you're a San Francisco native, you know like how bad it is to drive, and that's like, it's not like, oh, they're not, I don't really think it's like, I was thinking about it, it's like, they're not bad at driving, it's just the way they have to drive, because like, San Francisco has some of the weirdest streets ever. Like, they have uphill, they have like all these twisty turns and all this stuff. Like, we went to Japantown, we had to kind of, I don't really know how to explain it. We were at an intersection and we had to get into a line to get into the parking structure for Japantown, for like the mall area. And we had also cut through a bus lane to get to it. So like, we missed the line the first time, so we had to go all the way around back to where we were. But literally, we like had to cut in front of a bus and cut in front of like a whole line of people at the parking structure to literally be able to get into the thing. Because like, if we wouldn't have done that like second time, we probably wouldn't have been able to get into the freaking parking. And the bus was also like, it was also being stupid, but also like, that's the, like, being a bus driver in San Francisco is probably had to be one of the most traumatic experiences I could think of. Because one, I hate driving. I haven't never gotten my license. I've like only driven a couple of times, and I always hated it. But yeah, so driving in San Francisco, like, it's not ever fun, but it's always like, oh, like, we're finally in San Francisco and we're actually doing stuff. Like, that's always the best part. Alright, now I have like a couple, like, or I think I just have one other honorable mention fave sits. And so, if you guys know my last video, I did like, talking about the makeup that I bought in April. I bought this in April, but I only used it, I believe, twice. Now this is the second time I'm wearing it. And it is the new Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. I'm wearing the shade 5 Bare Neutral. And this is really one of my most favorite foundations. If you guys know, my previous foundation I would wear was the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop. That foundation tinted moisturizer is still good, but I really like the shade match of this foundation much better to my skin than the tinted moisturizer. But I think I just really like the formula of this. It's so nice, like, and also this mixed with the spray that I use. I've been using the Power Grip setting spray more and more. Like, look how much I've been using it now. That I've been using it. I use a ton of it, but the way it just like melted with the powder into my skin. Yes, I do have a lot of pimples and stuff, but it looks so good. I love it so much. So yeah, but this foundation is expensive for how small the component is, and they have this really interesting little needle nose thing that's patent pending. But but I love this foundation so much. I think it's my new favorite foundation. It is $40, but I was able to get it on like a pretty heavy discount, almost half off basically, because at Kohl's we had this thing where it was like associate shopping days where our normal like 15% like associate discount, we got it up to 35. And my mom also did a bunch of Amazon returns, and I had at Kohl's, they do like Amazon returns, and we had a Sephora Sephora at Kohl's coupon with like an extra 10% off your total when you shop at Sephora at Kohl's. So I had that coupon and I mixed it with the 35%, so I basically almost got it for half off. Well, I don't really know how stacking coupons work, but I think that's how it works. So I basically almost got it for half off. I do also have a Rare Beauty cream blush that I basically got for half off. So yeah, like, I love, the only thing I like about working at Kohl's, like one of the only things I like working at Kohl's is getting the discount at Sephora. And just this foundation, I was like very hesitant. Like, I went to Sephora after work and was like, do I want it? Yeah, I was like, do I want it? And now that I got it, I'm like really happy that I did. So yeah, honorable mention. I could have put in my favorites, but it's pretty early. Pretty late into the month that I didn't really want to do it, and I already had all my favorites planned out. So yeah. But that is the end of this video. I know it's a long one for favorites, but I think April is like my favorite month of the year. Like, having to get through March to get to April, it was tough, but I'm really happy how this month turned out. And I'm so excited for May, because after May, it's June and July, which are like two of my biggest months of the year. Because June, I'm going to go see a friend down south in SoCal. And then I'm also going to DragCon. I don't know if I think I do want to document myself at DragCon a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do for it, but I do want to do something for DragCon. Maybe I'll do like a get ready with me or something, but I am going to DragCon in July, and I'm so excited. I still haven't got my ticket, but I still can do it. Alright, so that is it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow all my socials down in the doobly doo. And without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a nice and safe day. Bye!